Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. You might recognise this from the Lake Grace video where I stayed at the Salt Bush again last night after doing a lot of filming in Wickapin. It was a bit late to go through to Ravensthorpe, which is where I'm heading today, I hope. But if we look over here, the weather doesn't look the best, so I might not be able to make it, but let's hope so. Most of the dirt roads down that way are closed, or nearly all of them are closed. There's a group of people caught at a caravan park because they can't get out, the road's flooded, but let's see if we can make it. For now, let's roll that intro. I'm just passing through Newdigate. I could do a video here on its own, but I don't have time today, this week. I just wanted to stop and show you the silos again. Now, if you want to see them properly, guys, look at our second travel vlog. We're chasing whales, and yeah, I get the drone up and everything here. But isn't that amazing? Just incredible. And guys, we're at Lake King now. We're about 70 kilometres out of Ravensthorpe. It's worth having a little look at Lake King. It's only a tiny little place, but they do have this tractor museum that they're quite proud of. There's a few things in town. It's right on the Esperance turn off this museum. Worth stopping for a few minutes. Oh, and delicious coffee. Hey guys, we're still about 40 kilometres from Ravensthorpe, but this is where the road was closed the other day. You can see that's the farmer's fence there to keep his sheep in. And yeah, another couple of inches last night, couple of inches of rain, and I wouldn't have got through today either. There were people stuck here for about 6 hours a couple of days ago. But yeah, this just shows you the ever-changing countryside in Australia. With 1 minute it's 40 degrees, and a couple of days later it's flooded. Unbelievable. And guys, it's Good Friday today. It's the one day in Australia that everything's shut, so I won't be able to show you inside places, but I knew this was going to happen, but I will be able to show you out. This is Yummalicious Lolly Shop. Everyone said I had to come and visit here, but I've already been in there. The lady's a bit of an expert on the area. The visitor centre's just across here, but they're shut. I'm hoping they'll be open tomorrow morning before I go to Hopetown. There's a museum in here. I can see bits of it in here. It really looks good, so I'm hoping I'll be able to get in there tomorrow, but we'll see.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe.
And this is the site of the old Ravensthorpe to Hopetown Railway. 1909 to 1935 it ran. Here's one of the cranes for loading the carriages. We've seen them in a few places. Look down here, guys, you can see how much water there's been. This is all from flooding last couple of days, and this is where I'll be staying for both this video and the Hopetown one, the Ravensthorpe Motel. I was lucky, if you remember last Easter, Mark and I were in Albany. They actually booked us in for the wrong dates in Albany, and they were just lucky they had the manager's quarters out the back, so she went and stayed with her kids. And this year they had a friend that was managing the place when I booked it. I booked this room a couple of months ago, and the friend was managing it, and he's just put me down. It was one night instead of two. I was just lucky. They had one empty room, probably the only empty room in the whole district. So I'm here for 2 nights.
Come and visit Ravensthorpe!
Yeah! And this is Rangeview Park. This is an old flywheel from the gold mine. I believe this is the site of the old Annabelle gold mine, and they pulled a bit over 5 kilos of gold out over 10 years from 1901 to 1911. Now, if you remember in the Q video, guys, I was telling you how those guys pulled about 7 kilos out in the first week. So the prospectors here were really scratching to make a living. But in 1898, when gold was first discovered here, they flocked here. There's still a big mine up the road, but it's nickel, I think. And because the price fluctuates, Ravensthorpe sort of goes up and down with the price.
How you going? I love living in Ravy. Take it easy. Thanks.
Now this is the old Shire office. I can't find a plaque or anything saying the date, but if we look across the road, this is the old Palace Hotel. That was built in 1907, and I know it looks completely different, but you look at the arches in the windows and the brickwork, it's just been painted, so I have a feeling they might be similar ages. But isn't the palace just beautiful? There's the girl that just said hello, and like I said before, the visitor centre's shut, but there is a tourist information bay just on the northern end of town, opposite the BP service station. I'm going to mark some stuff off for me to do today. Now, what Ravensthorpe's really famous for is the Fitzgerald National Park, and because of this weather, you can see all the water laying here. Full drives that have trouble getting through there today. So I won't be showing you any of that, but it is there. But I'll show you a few things. I'll show you a few at the beginning of a couple of four-wheel drive tracks. But for now, I'm going to sit by this map with my little map and work out what I'm going to do. And I've shown you a few painted silos over the last couple of years. This is the Ravensthorpe one. It's on either side. These are Bankshire's, I'm pretty sure, that are being painted. I'll put the drone up, give you a proper look. And this rock marks the meridian line. Now this is we're 3 or 4 kilometres west of Esperance and 28 kilometres east of Marble Bar. The line runs up Western Australia, and this is actually where Western Australian time is set. So at this rock, at noon, that's when the sun's directly over the head of us. So Western Australia is such a big state, but this is where 12 o'clock is actually noon. Now we're at Coconut, well, the side of the Coconut sheep station. Now the Dunn brothers came out here in 1868, and they couldn't have built what they built here without the help of the local Aboriginal people. But in the 1870s there was a dispute between the Dunn brothers and the local Noongar people, and there is evidence of a massacre. It's in the museum. It's written up, all the evidence in the museum, which isn't open today, but you guys can come and see it. So this is a memorial to those people, and I believe it's only one of 2 of these in Western Australia, maybe Australia. Sorry, Sue, I get given so much information. We'll meet Sue in the Hopetown video. I'm going to see her. But yeah, there's a walk trail through here. It's only 250 metres, but all along it's these little placards explaining about the area and how even today the local Noongar people are affected by those massacres. When I went to the killing fields in Cambodia, I didn't even take a photo because I felt it wasn't right, and I'm kind of feeling that a bit here, guys, but I think it's important that we tell these stories. I think it's important that the world know if we want to become one society, we have to accept the mistakes we made in the beginning. And I know I meant it, but if it wasn't obvious, I want to thank the local Noongar people for sharing this amazing country with us. Now, one of the brothers, John Dunn, did something against Aboriginal law, and whether he knew it was against the law or not, well, nobody can say, but Aboriginal law was very strict, and so if you're Aboriginal and you broke a law, the elders might send you out into the bush for a spearing where you get hit in the leg with a spear, or if it's really bad, they'll send a group to kill you, and Aboriginal people would have accepted that. But when the killing squad came and killed John Dunn, his brother wouldn't accept it, that it was law, and that's when the massacres happened. And there was people hiding in caves. It seems, yeah, guys, I don't want to get into it, but I do want to say that Yeah. We need to remember what we've done so we can heal. Now guys, I did this anti-clockwise. I should have done it clockwise. That's the way the story goes in the cards. So when you come here, make sure you take the left-hand path as you come in. And just a couple of kilometres back towards Ravensthorpe from the Cockernorrup Memorial is Cockernorrup Road. John Donne, you can actually visit John Donne's gravesite up here, and normally I'd take you there guys, but you can see how badly this has been cut up from the rain. I don't want to take the risk, get stuck up there somewhere, having to dig myself out. But this is Cockernorrup Road. It's well signposted. The gravesites, there's no sign for the gravesite, but there is Cockernorrup Road. There's a big white and black sign. Now we're at the lookout. That's the mine down there. I think that's Ravensthorpe there, sort of running in that valley over there. And see this track going up there? That's a four-wheel drive track that takes you all the way along this ridge. Takes you down the bottom down here. And if you go and stay at the Greenhaven Caravan Park in town, the owner there, sorry mate, I've forgotten your name, but the owner, he's part of the local enduro club and they ride up here all the time. He'll tell you where to go, how hard the road is and everything. From here it doesn't look too bad, but with this rain, I'm not going to risk it in the Mazda. But yeah, those at the Greenhaven Caravan Park, he can give you all the information. And they've got what they call the Farm Gate Art Trail. I'm not going to do them all, show you all, but I'll show you a few today. This guy's my favourite. I've seen him, and I never understood why, but every time I've come through here I've seen this guy. And now I understand why. Got his finger up, his beard. Now I'm back in town. I just noticed just across the road from the visitor centre, it's over there. This is the farm machinery display. And as usual, Good Friday guys, you can't blame people for being shut, but yeah, it's, from what I can see, it's well worth having a look.
Come ride the southwest.
And here's the local cemetery. There are some older gravestones in here, but most of it's new, so please treat it with respect. Wow guys, just wow. This is another lookout on the eastern end of town, about 12 k's out on Elverton Road. Just amazing guys. This lookout was put here to commemorate the Dawes family who've been here since 1899, I believe. I don't know if you can see it down there, but there's an old derrick from an old mine there. Look at this guys. I hope this lens does it justice, because this is just gorgeous. Even with this overcast, no sun, just beautiful. And guys, this is on the road away from on the way down from the lookout. I really hope this lens does it justice, because that is just stunning. I had to get off, stop, get on the bonnet of the car to show you. Just gorgeous. Well, what a fun day. Please remember guys, it's Good Friday, so half the stuff, everything was shut. And half the area is flooded, so I couldn't show you as much as I would have liked to, but still, I had the amazing day. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit that Mad Dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. You may as well hit the bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can, and we'll see you in the next one.